tomatoes has started to ripen, and the first tomato which got red is this tomato, and then after that, this was followed by this one's like quite red, quite ripe, and again this is also becoming reddish in color. Almost all the tomatoes are going to get ripe within this week or so, because I can see some yellowish tint on them, like even this is yellowish. And so even here is going to be ripe, and there and here also. So finally it's like going to be all matured into ripe tomatoes. And even green tomatoes can be made into very good green chutneys. I had it in Udaipur and it was very tasty. So I think the tomatoes, when it's very ripe, it's not that tasty, but like this stage is quite good. Like even I can pluck it, but still I'll keep it because it looks very nice. And here also it's a buns, lots of buns, and it's quite big. This tomato here, this one is too big, this one is so big, large, so large, huge. And here also a bunch. I haven't seen like this myself, planting tomato plants like this. I never had a harvest, or I never had a good cropping like this, a bumper crop of fruits. I never had like this. So this is my first experience, growing tomatoes and having a very bumper crop. So this is happiness to me. Like little things make me happy, and this is also one of them. And I love gardening, so after a long time I am getting some good fruits from my garden, that also from the flower pots, from the pots. So I have lots of fruits. But watering them is a must, and I have ample supply of sunshine every day here in my balcony, so it's very good crop. And every time I used to travel so much that I never had a chance to see fruits in my plants like in tomatoes before, because I have to travel, and the fruits, I couldn't see any fruits because of that, even though it was supposed to. But this time I am like getting lots of good yield of tomato fruits. So that is it, and I will be updating like when it gets to ripen all of these fruits. Like right now is like this one tomato, and this one, and this. So, and all the others are preparing to be ripe very soon. They're getting yellowish now, and it will be getting red in the due course of time. So this is it from my tomato garden here in my balcony garden, in one of my balcony gardens. The other balcony still green, and the crop is very robust there also. It's very big, huge, and it's again bumper crops fruits there in that side also. Here also some ripe tomatoes. I won't touch that much. Tomato bunch. This is very much. So beautiful this one. Okay, another one. Flower also. It's a bunch. And here again, some bunch. This is so nice. This is getting nice. Red in color. And here are some tomatoes. It's very big. Bunches. And so this is also becoming red. This one. This also. This. All the tomatoes are becoming red. Some are getting crimson red. This is becoming bigger. This is quite big. This is also quite big. And here also had like so much of tomatoes. And this one, it is a bunch of like 4 or 5 tomatoes, still green but it's becoming yellowish. And here I can find a red tomato here, and here a bunch, some tomato flowers, yellow in color. Wow, it's beautiful. Okay, so let's go back to the right. Tomatoes once again is so beautiful, a sight to behold every day. Look at this, my flower pots which were lying unused. I just planted some, just put some seeds, tomato seeds on that, and now today I have a full-fledged sunny, lovely weather of February, and I have harvested some of my tomatoes. The fruits are like very red, crimson red, and it's so beautiful. Just have a look, lots of harvest. I'm going to give to some of my friends, like only one friend I'm going to give this, and I'm going to her house today and I will be giving this to her. I'll just take one or two for myself because I have so many tomatoes left in my garden, and the other balcony also have got lots of tomatoes, like bigger than this. This where I planted this like here, and after it was followed by the other balconies tomatoes, and surprisingly even I have potatoes. So it's kind of lovely harvest this February, and look at this sunny beautiful weather. It's like getting warm, and so to say it's hot here. And overall a very lovely day here in Delhi. February is always beautiful, and I got to harvest my beautiful tomatoes, the organic healthy way of living by planting your own vegetables and whatever way you can, like be it your terrace, balcony, or anywhere like which is possible for you. And so you have like juicy, this beautiful fruits for yourself and your friends. So I would suggest to everyone to have a very healthy lifestyle by having some garden by in your house. It's very exhilarating, and it's very inspiring, and it makes you live closer to nature, and nurturing nature. So this is my tomatoes. Good morning. Today I am from my other balcony. It has got lots of big tomatoes. It's so big here also, and this is too big, very big here, very big tomatoes. And it has got lots of bunches of tomatoes. Really nice to see in the morning these tomatoes. And it's quite huge considering it like came later from the other balconies tomatoes, but its growth is very good, and it has got lots of tomatoes in one branch and in bunches. And here also lots of tomatoes. It's like very nice. Lots of tiny tomatoes here, and it's so big. Here also, and here, and even here. So these are the tomatoes in my other balcony. In two of the balconies I have planted tomatoes because this flower pots were just lying there in my balcony unused, because I haven't stayed in Delhi during the pandemic, and it's like off and on for me here in Delhi. So and this was planted later. The other balcony I planted the tomatoes. I put the seeds before this balcony, but it's growing very fast, and you can see lots of bunches of tomatoes. I can see two varieties of tomatoes here also, and that balcony also. So see, like it's in bunches. Here the tomatoes you can see all in bunches. Like it's not growing in one or two, rather it's growing in like 6, 7 in a bunch. And here lots of tomatoes. Even here is also uncountable. Like it will be more than 60. I think here other balcony it has lots of plants. So it was more than 100. Here it is all in bunches. It looks quite lovely to have this view every morning while having your coffee, tea in the morning, and just with some greens in your balcony is a must needed. Look here, I have here also, and lots of small tomatoes even here. And this variety is more into lots of bunches of tomatoes here also. And this is some potatoes I have just planted. So I'm happy to share today this balcony garden and tips I want to share for the good bumper cropping of tomatoes is to take good varieties of tomatoes. I didn't think that I just have taken up the seeds I have used for my everyday cooking. So that is seed I had used for my gardening. I haven't taken any specific or any the seeds from market for my balcony garden. So that is the seed I have taken, and apart from that, watering every day and ample sunshine I have in my balconies. That is a bonus for every plant, good plant growth and bumper cropping. That is very, very important. And apart from that, I have used all the vegetable waste. That is which is used, the green manure. I have used the peels of the peas and all the peels you get after taking out the eatable parts of the fruits or vegetables from your everyday cooking. And even egg shells, if you're eating eggs, then that is also very good for the crops. So I have that, I have used that, and I'm so happy that I have a lots of good tomatoes in my garden this time. Even I'm hoping for some potatoes because it's potato plants. And tomato, so it's growing very fast because this was like grown after that balcony tomatoes, but it's growing so fast that some tomatoes are quite bigger than from the other balcony. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching my blog, and do subscribe and do like, share and give your comments, and I will share my gardening tips with you from time to time. Thank you for watching my blog. Thank you so much. Basket. Let me put my basket here so that I can put my potatoes here. Okay, here comes my first potato. Okay, today let me just take out my potatoes. This one I have already taken out. This is the first potato I have taken out. And so I have my basket ready here. And so next comes this big potatoes. This one is very easy to just coming out by itself, all by itself easily. Here comes my second potato, and let's see next. It is okay. This was coming out very easily. So now I have 3 potatoes from my garden, and this one. Okay, here also I have got it. Okay, this one quite big. It's very big, large potato. Here again, 4 potatoes. This is tiny, and this one is big. So let me just take out the bigger ones. Oh my god, lots of potatoes. Oh, it was very surprising when I got to notice about these potatoes when I was looking at the end of my potato harvest. I have like this much of potatoes from my balcony garden, and I have tomatoes here also. quite big one, but I have lots of tomatoes now, so I don't have to pluck this. I will pluck some other day. One tip for growing tomatoes, like you can cut the leaves, you can prune the leaves, because the nutrients will go to the fruits if you, like, cut this, take out some leaves from the plant. So I occasionally like take out these leaves from the tomatoes also. So here it is, my potato harvest for today. Wow. And here comes the end of my blog on tomatoes. It's my neighbor's pride and my happiness. And I got to share these fruits with my neighbors, and I shared with like 5 families, and even I took some when I went home to my hometown. And it's very yummy, it's very organic and tasty and healthy. Thank you for watching my blog. Thank you so much.